Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's new makeup releases. Are they going on the wish list or not? I have been doing these a little bit more sporadically, and I kind of feel like makeup releases have been down a little bit because I've been doing like every 2 or 3 weeks, and I feel like I have less to talk about than I have in the past when I've done it like every week. So that's kind of strange. But we are going to talk about new makeup releases today. This video is inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I will link her information down below, as well as the community playlist that all the creators put their videos on, and the Instagram accounts that I follow where I get my new makeup news from. So let's hop into this. Today I am wearing the Alma palette on my eyes. I didn't film this look, but I wanted to let you guys know what I have on, and I do really love that palette. So we are just going to start with Glam Light, and they have revealed the new Cake palette. After trying Glam Light's formula, I now am so intrigued by everything that they released because their formula is beautiful. This one launched January 4th, and which was yesterday. And it looks like they're in pre-order, and then they're going to ship on February 14th. And they are going to be $40, and they come with an oven PR box, like in the shape of an oven. But anyways, it doesn't say, okay, so it's got duochromes, mattes, shimmers, and all of those formulas from Glamlight are absolutely amazing. I think this palette is really pretty. I was kind of thinking when I first looked at it that I am not going to have that on my wish list, but now the more that I look at it, the more unique the shades seem. And I want it. Now it's on my wish list. I really like how there are a variety of shades from the same kind of color scheme. So you've got like a couple yellows and a green in there, but then you've got a couple of different purple ones, a couple of different pinky red ones, a couple different blue ones. So you've got several shades from the same color family in there, and I like that about it. And then all the colors just seem like unique shades. They're bright rainbow shades, but they're unique bright rainbow shades, and I love that. So I'm going to say that's on the wish list, but probably not going to be picking it up. I haven't picked up anything in January yet. I had two purchases in December, but one of them was a little pricier. And I haven't even started thinking about what my low buy is going to look like for this year, even though we're like a week into it. I think what I'm going to do is I've got my November and some other kind of haul things coming up. And then I'm going to do a December haul with my low buy year experience, what I learned, what I've taken from it, and where I'm going from there. Definitely, I'm probably going to have less purchases this year than I did in 2019. It may be more of a self-guided low buy where I just really have honed in with what I like and what I need, that I'm not going to be making as many purchases. I don't know. We'll see. The next one I want to talk about is from Copacetic Cosmetics. So they had an icy blue palette that they just came out with kind of recently ago. And now they've got a collab with Basket Case Beauty. Okay, so it's called Elysion, which means a beautiful place or heavenly. That's like the definition of it. And the colors are made off of, okay, so it says she used to live, I just kind of looked up her little explanation. It says she used to live in North Dakota, and during the winter months, her grandpa would take her there and show her the borealis at night, which I believe has to do with changing shifts in colors in the sky. So that's kind of the cover of the palette as well. So the inside is really pretty. I think it's a really cool theme, and I love a good theme when it comes to eyeshadows, but it's not right for me. Actually, maybe it's like so right for me that it reminds me of a lot of single eyeshadow purchases that I've made, and that's why I don't need this palette. But I think it's really pretty, and I think it's a really beautiful color story, and that is cool. Let's see, she's got, oh, interesting, so she's got 2,000 followers, so that's really cool that they collabed with a smaller Instagram account. And they have around 3,000 followers. But that, I think it was called Blue Ice palette, that was really pretty as well. This one's really pretty. And I'm interested to see where they go this year, but that one is not going to be on my wish list. All right, so next we've got Clarity Cosmetics. They are releasing the Blue Royal palette, And it is a 6-pan palette. I don't know what the price is going to be. It looks like it's got mattes, shimmers, and then this sapphire shade that has got like 3 different shifts in it. So I think this is a really pretty blue palette. Unfortunately, I think they might be a little late to the game on the blue themed palette. There have already been so many released this past year that I don't know how many people are going to pick this up, because I think if people wanted a blue theme palette, they probably already picked one up from either Certify, Menagerie, Ace Beauté had one. I mean, there were just a ton, ColourPop, there were just a ton of blue theme palettes this year already. And actually, I had to stop myself from buying some of them because I already own those within my collection. So it'll be interesting to see how many people end up purchasing that. And it's only 6 pans, and a lot of the other ones had more colors to them. Yeah, so I don't know how that will do. I always like to root for a smaller indie brand, but from a color lover point of view, there's already been so many blue tone palettes released this year. Next, we've got MAC, and they have come out with their Lunar New Year collection, and this is the Year of the Rat. So I don't see the Year of the Rat in any of that collection. It looks like they've got a gloss, a highlighter, and a lipstick. Not really interested in any of that. Oh wait, they're going to have 4 lipsticks, 4 glosses, and eyeshadow quad. So it's coming in January. None of it's on my wish list. What do you guys think about that? I want to say I've already seen it at Ulta online. Maybe. I don't have a lot to talk about that. It's MAC. Fenty has also released something for Lunar New Year, and I don't see the Year of the Rat in any of this. It is so strange. It is a lip paint and a highlighter duo, so I don't also see the Year of the Rat anywhere in there. I feel like if they're going to pay homage to the Chinese New Year, like somewhere, can it be incorporated into the product? I don't know. I know the packaging looks a little Chinese-ish, but I just kind of was looking at it and I'm like, that just looks like a New Year's release. It doesn't really look like a Chinese New Year, Year of the Rat release. Just my thoughts. You know, I've never still tried anything from Fenty Beauty, and I don't know if my brands I want to try in 2020 is up yet, but they're still not on my brands I want to try. Here's another one, Year of the Rat. Oh, Copacetic. Did we just talk about Copacetic Cosmetics? Woo! So Copacetic Cosmetics also has got a release out for the Year of the Rat. So, oh, this is from a January box. Well, I didn't know that they did that. So they've got, oh my gosh, look at this. This is interesting. There is a polish, a liquid lipstick, and an eyeshadow palette. It says there's different tiers of the box. I did not know that they had little boxes, but it seems like a lot of indie brands are doing like these little monthly kind of theme boxes. This eyeshadow palette is the Year of the Rat. The things are colds and fatigue, educational success, plagued love life, and wealth and surplus are the names of the shades. Now that is a good themed Lunar New Year palette. I am guessing that those shade names have to do with this is your like Lunar New Year, if you're a rat in Chinese. You know what I mean? I don't follow all of that stuff, so I don't know a lot about it, but I know that like your different Chinese animal has different meanings to it, so I'm guessing that's what those shades name are, and that is really cool. That's how you do a themed palette. Next, this is probably the most exciting thing that I'm talking about today, although I don't know what it looks like, and my guess is the minute I'm done with this video, they are going to post what these colors are, because that's how it goes. Maybe not yet, though. So Menagerie Cosmetics is coming out with a new palette. We don't know anything about the theme, but we do know what the shade names are going to be. Some of the shade names are going to be. So we've got Belly Slide, Cuddle, Snack, Fishy, Sunbathe, Flipper, Ice Something, Aquatic. I am really excited to see what these colors end up being. Menagerie Cosmetics is on my brands that I want to try this year, and I am hoping that this is a theme palette that I really want to try. If not, I'm probably going to end up going with Single Shadows, but I would much rather have a palette that I really would enjoy having, because it ends up being cheaper getting things in palette forms. I cannot wait to see what this one looks like and what these shades are. I'm guessing there's going to be some blues in here, but then some other shades too, because they already had a kind of blues palette. So I can't wait. So Cleona Cosmetics is coming out with some new shades. This is just like a little sneak peek they have of some of the swatches, but I really want to try one of those this year. Like just one. They are so expensive that it's like I can't even put them on my wish list because they are between like $16 and $20 for one eyeshadow. And I have an issue with like not getting things on a deal, but we'll see. I mean, they're so beautiful and everyone only has really good things to say about them. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what else they come out with this year, but those look really pretty. And then we've got Smoky Glow and Midas Cosmetics have released a palette and lip gloss bundle. We do not know what those are going to look like. I do really love Midas Cosmetics. I used to watch Smoky Glow. She had a little more makeup related content. She's kind of gone more to commentary kind of content, so I don't really watch her as much. But she has grown so much this year. Pretty sure she was under 20K at the beginning of the year, and she is at 126,000 now. That is amazing. But I am so excited to see what that palette looks like. I've seen her. I feel like she does more neutral looks. I've seen her do colorful things as well. So, I mean, I had no idea what that's going to look like, but it's kind of like a pinky looking packaging. So maybe it'll be on the more pinky neutral kind of shades of things. I don't know. I'm excited to see that. And I do have a discount code for Midas Cosmetics, so I will put that down below if you want to check that out. Juvia's Place has launched some 6-pan palettes and they are beautiful. There's a purple one, a reddish pink one, a lighter nude one, and a darker brown one. And like definitely the purple and pinkish red ones are on my wish list. I do not know what the price of these is, and I don't think they've come to Ulta yet. Oh, here, it's the chocolates, the berries, the nudes, and the violets. They are only $13.99. And my guess is that they're going to end up at Ulta and they're going to be on sale at some point because Ulta has Juvia's Place on sale all the time. And you can use the coupons on Juvia's Place, so I'm probably going to be picking up both of them. I kind of wish the berries had like one lighter tone shade in it, but I'm sure I can supplement that with my other Juvia's Place palettes. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on those and if you are going to pick them up as well and which ones you're loving. But those really excite me because that probably means that they're going to be coming out with some more color themes as well. And while I love my ColourPop monochromatic ones, Juvia's Place and ColourPop just have like a slightly different aesthetic to them. So even if I pick up those monochromatic ones from Juvia's Place, my guess is they're going to be different from the ColourPop monochromatic ones. And I would love like a green and blue one from Juvia's Place. Oh yeah, the last time I filmed a new makeup releases, literally the second that I shut my video camera off, Love Luxe Beauty announced their Winter Woods palette, and it is available right now. And it's not on my wish list, and I kind of wish, if you like a neutral with a pop of blue, I think you would really like this one. The Love Luxe Beauty Fall for the Love of Fall palette is on my top eyeshadow palettes of 2019. I really like the formula that they have, but I do wish that there was a lighter blue matte shade in here. I think that would have made the palette, but I don't know that that's what they were going for. I think they were going for a brown eye with a pop of blue on there, but I still like a pop of blue matte. So for me, that would have gone better with this palette, but I think it really fits the theme of Winter Woods. You've got the snowy icy colors, the blue colors, and the brown wood colors. So I think they did do a good job with that theme. Just my personal preference would have been a lighter blue matte shade in there as well. And then Ammo Cosmetics. So I don't know if you guys remember during the summer, they released like that green 5-pan palette that was just in a row. And now they've released a blue one. And this one's called Icicles. It is so beautiful. And actually they do a lot of these monochromatic ones. They're an Etsy shop. And when the green one came out, they were closed or shut down. I couldn't find it. And I feel like it was a little more expensive. So let me look up this Icicles one because this is gorgeous. And these shades look beautiful. Oh, it's 22. Matte blue palette or loose pigments. So you can get these shades. I mean, I would definitely do like the pressed palette. So $22 is actually not bad. Why did I just add that into my cart? I am not picking this up right now. It is on my wish list. I think it is beautiful. The swatches look amazing. And I love that there's that kind of seafoam. I don't even think I would call it a seafoam green. I think I would call it a seafoam blue. But then you've got a seafoam greenish color in there, and then you have some more true blues in there. I think that's really pretty together, and I would love creating an all matte look with that palette. Oh my gosh, it would be so pretty. The last thing I'm quickly going to go over, but it is not on my wish list, is this huge $42 Book of Shadows empty eyeshadow palette from Colored Rain. I mean, to me, that is just too big. I just like having, like, this actually is as big as I like to go for a magnetic palette. Even my, what is that brand called? Even my Coastal Scents one is a little too big for me, I think. So this one definitely too large. And I don't travel with my single eyeshadows because they are more fragile than an eyeshadow palette. So I would not be picking that up, but there you have it. Oh, it says it's available at Target. Did we know Colored Rain was available at Target? I did not know that. I feel like there's a lot of things on my wish list, but that I'm not going to be picking up. So let's see. We've got the Glamlight Cake Palette. We've got the Juvia's Place little mini palettes, the Menagerie Cosmetics palette, maybe on my wish list when it is revealed, and the Ammo Cosmetics blue ones are on my wish list. So those four are on my wish list for this week. I don't think I'll be purchasing any of them. If I were to pick one, it would probably be that Ammo Cosmetics one. Let's be honest, I'm going to own those Juvia's Place ones at some point. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this week's new makeup releases. I would love to know what you guys have on your wish list. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!